Hello, welcome to the weather update. It's about 9:45 on March 29th. And you can see we did have some clear skies to start, and then a bunch of cirrus did wind up popping up a little toward noon there, toward late afternoon, actually. But we did start with some clear skies before the cirrus rolled in. You can see right here on this, and by the way, I'm going to call this the local weather update. So when we do a local weather update, we're only going to talk locally. I'm not going to talk about the weather anywhere else, just in this area. When it's a regular weather update, it'll be regular weather. But when I'm going to do this, it's going to be a local weather update when I'm just talking locally. So you can see all that cirrus there that popped. And that cold front is really very well-defined, I might add. So let's take a look at. Do you see it on the radar? It's also well-defined. See a line of showers and some heavier showers, too. And even behind it, snow. So that shows you how cold it is. And there could even be some snow squalls going on upstate, perhaps, though I don't see any snow squall warnings with this. But there is snow behind this front. We probably won't see any. But upstate, they probably will see a little bit. So looking at what's going on right now, the temperatures are around 43 after a pretty mild day. We started off with north earlier on. We had light northerly winds there, and then they shifted to the south later on. So that kind of kept things cooler with the sea breeze across the island there, as you see. So let's go look at our highs across the area, our highs and lows for the day. And we'll see. Islip got up to 52. A little bit warmer in New Jersey with mid-50s. The city also with mid-50s as well there. Actually, upper 50s in Jersey, mid-50s around the city. And Islip was at 52. And the East End was cooler. Let's take a look at our lows. And West Hampton did get down to 25. Islip got to 34 for a low. And even the city got down to the 30s. And 30s for mid-30s for New Jersey as well. So it was pretty cool this morning before it warmed up. So let's take a look at the models here. We're just going to be looking at what's going to be happening for the rest of this week. So in this weather update, so you see there's the high, builds in across the area, gives us a nice, cool, sunny day tomorrow. But then it's already moving offshore by Friday. Clouds and warmer air move in, and as well as some rain chances as we get toward Friday night. So let's go take a look at the HRRR model. And we have 41 hours of that, and so we'll take a look, and we'll show you this cold front on here. And you can see the HRRR kind of has it just kind of basically being lighter. I think the HRRR has it underdone, though. I think that precipitation looked a little more robust. By the way, that moves through, and then we're dry, and our next threat of rain wouldn't be until Friday night. So let's take a look at our... and by the way, the day today, we did have clear skies, and I was enjoying a little bit of it, as you see there in the pines for a little bit. You can see the cirrus kind of came in, and this is the sunset there. And the cirrus kind of got a little thinner as we got towards sunset. But anyway, that's our next chance of rain would be Friday. Let's look at our dew points and wind flow. So you'll see here we've got the southerly winds. Here is pretty dry, and that only has a tendency to work against any heavy precipitation. But we'll see. Right now that front looks pretty robust on the radar. And you'll see here those dew points drop tomorrow. You can look at that. Much drier air tomorrow. Dew points possibly as low as the single digits. So that's some pretty dry air. So this is polar air. This is air from Canada. And that's why it will be pretty chilly tomorrow. And you'll see the northwest winds to north. And then as we get to it Friday, the winds go over to the south, which will bring in the milder air. Though that southerly wind will keep a sea breeze over Long Island. So Friday probably won't be that warm over Long Island. But if you're in New Jersey, it most certainly will be warmer. By morning, temperatures will drop into the upper 20s to around 30. It will also be breezy tomorrow as well, and you're going to feel it too. Highs only in the mid-40s tomorrow, so we'll be below normal, and it will feel colder than that with that wind. It will just be breezy. It won't be windy or anything. We won't need a wind advisor or anything like that. Then tomorrow night, we got to watch out for radiational cooling. Could be teens or maybe even lower than that in the Pine Barrens, 20s for the rest of us. Except maybe the urbanized areas holding on to maybe some 30s. But I think we'll drop below freezing Friday morning. And then for Friday, you can see the difference. Look at how much warmer it is in Jersey. Probably going into the 60s there. We'll probably be in the low 50s. So let's look at the skies. And for that, I'll use the RGEM model. So this is the RGEM model and showing you the skies. See, there's that front. Mostly sunny tomorrow. Probably not a cloud in the sky. Then you'll see that cirrus start to come in as you get toward Friday, late tomorrow night. as the winds go over. And then Friday, we'll be dealing with a lot more cirrus and high clouds in the sky before that rain moves in Friday night. I will look at one more model, the NAM3, for the clouds. And well, we don't really have enough for the 18s, the zeros again. We'd have to use the 18Z. And you can see here's that front again coming through. You can clearly see. And then, again, mostly sunny tomorrow. Not really showing much in the way of any clouds at all. But as we get toward Friday, this is when we would have to worry about the clouds and the rain moving in. So let's go look at the NAM as far as precipitation goes. And it'll show you this front. The NAM is more robust with it, and that's why I think the NAM solution. Look at some of these heavy snow squalls that could wind up developing. I'm surprised they don't have any snow squall warnings upstate. I'm really surprised they don't. I don't see any up here. I don't see any. I do see some pink over here. What's this pink? Gale warning, so that's for the lakes. But I don't see any snow squall warnings. That snow looks pretty heavy. It could be a real sudden burst of snow with this front. If you're upstate, but for us, it'll just be a shower, a gusty shower, and then that's it. And then it's out of here. Dry tomorrow, and then Friday we've got to watch for the next chance of rain. That rain could start moving in toward evening after 5 o'clock, though. It doesn't really look all that heavy on this model, and you could clearly see. We'll get into this more tomorrow night with this severe weather that we're going to have to watch out for as we get toward Friday into Saturday. But that is going to wrap up this weather update. So just a brief one. It'll be a brief local weather update. We'll do the longer ones. I'll just say weather update. So that's going to be it. Have a good night.